Welcome to everything you need to know about content marketing. If you give me 3 minutes of your time today in the back of a cab, I'll get you up to speed on everything you need to know about targeting your next content campaign before you get to your client meeting. In the first episode, we looked at the state of content marketing today and the value of setting an overarching strategy. This episode, we're going to delve deep into how you actually target a content campaign and the vital role that data plays in that. Sounds simple, right? But how deep can you break that down? How accurately do you know your audience outside of our narrow advertising world? Can you truly say you know how your consumers are acting, interacting, and reacting to the content you're creating? Consumer connection is crucial. Brands need to be telling interesting and engaged stories that reach the right person at the right place at the right time. In the past, brands were focused on delivering clicks and impressions, and to be fair, it was really hard to measure a more meaningful interaction that a consumer had with a piece of content. These days, people need to get better, and they need to focus on a long-lasting conversation with their audience. 84% of B2B marketers say that raising brand awareness and brand trust is their main goal. Brands need to be conversational and not salesy. They need to create content that informs, educates, and excites. 74% of the public appreciate content that educates. That number drops by 29% as soon as that content includes a sales pitch. Brands need to be aware of the differences between market to market. You're going to think there's different languages, belief systems, different cultures. You're going to stop thinking about your audience as one amorphous blob. They're going to be consuming your content differently depending on their mood, the time of the day, the device they're using, any number of different factors. Take the online-only women's magazine, The Debrief. They present the same content differently at different times of the day. First thing in the morning on the commute, it's mobile-friendly stuff. At lunchtime, you'll be reading it at your desktop, so it's snackable, shareable content. And in the evening, when you're reading on a tablet with a glass of wine, it's longer form, risque content. Content and context are inextricably linked. You can take the same story and tell it in 30 seconds on Facebook, but then you've got the opportunity to draw it out and tell it over an hour on YouTube. Brands need to understand how they're actually using their in-house data and if there are any third-party sources they could be using to improve their optimizations. 92% of CMA members are using customer data to optimize activity, but only 40% of those members are using their clients' data to optimize any campaigns. There's a big opportunity there. This is where the machines come in. Obviously, there's still a huge human element, but the machines can digest all of this data in real time. They can show you which part of your audience is reacting to which piece of content on which platform, on which device. And this allows you to make changes on the fly to improve the overall campaign. So this can throw up a few surprises, audiences that you might not have expected to react to the content you've created. For a recent automotive campaign we ran that was targeted to young families, the audience that actually ended up responding was an older demographic. Now, is this the content that was being pitched wrong? Is it being presented in the wrong environments? Or is this an untapped revenue opportunity that the client hadn't previously considered? Programmatic allows us to have these one-to-one conversations, but at scale, and then react to what's working. In the next episode, we'll talk about distribution and how to maximize your investment.